Welcome back. Today we're going to go through statutory minor correction filing type. This is a new filing type and it's a bit of a hybrid between a regular rulemaking filing, a perm or temp, and just doing an edit rule. And you can get to it through your current chapter rules. To file a minor correction, it has to be a currently existing rule that doesn't have a temporary on it. So I'm going to show you how we go about doing that. It's actually pretty simple. If you just select in your division rules and look at your current rules, along with Start Draft, you'll see this thing that says Start SMC. And we simply use the acronym because we couldn't fit Statutory Minor Correction. So go ahead and click on that if you know that's the rule that you want to do a minor correction on. As most of you know, this is prescribed by law through ORS 183.335 sub 7. We have a very narrow scope of what we're allowed to take as a minor correction filing. And so all of those parts that you're allowed to do are listed here. So as I said, you had to select one of the statutory changes that you'll be applying. So the statute is listed here so you can read out and then select one or more radio buttons of the actual change you'll be making. Most common is statutory or rule reference updates. So those are OAR or ORS references, taking out the old one and putting in the new ones. Another change that's pretty common is when your agency name, office, addresses, these kind of things change. This all falls under the statutory minor correction. So what's a little bit different is you're going to have a filing caption. Let the public know, for transparency's sake, what are you changing, what are you doing in this filing. The rule number is hard-coded, so this isn't where you get to do things like amend. This is just a minor correction, so the change you're making. Rule title is one of the minor correction changes you can make changes to, so this allows you to type in here and make changes. Rule text, same thing. So if one of the things that is changing, perhaps my example rule, is that the state of Oregon is no longer called the state of Oregon, we're called Oregon State, for instance, and you wanted to change that within your rule. Same thing here. Statutes, of course, are one of the things that falls into our minor correction. So go ahead and remove, update, or change as you see fit. And then a rule summary, again, for transparency's sake, explain what it is you're doing. Perhaps you're doing many of the changes listed up here and you want to talk about those. Maybe it relates to a House or Senate bill that you want to explain your name change. And then your filing contact information as it is seen on all the filing types. And then the additional attachment option, some changes apply to your table or form. If you have an address change, for instance, and you have a filing form that your agency is required to file and they need to go to the correct agency location, not the old address, you want to upload that as well. If you don't upload this attachment, it won't be part of the rule going forward, even if you had one before. So that's an important part. And again, this last attestment or acknowledgement on the bottom, you have to select the box to be able to file this. And this is where you say that you acknowledge that the changes made are adhere to the statute. So it's not just a place to copy and paste regular text. And then once you're done, you just save and submit it.